What's going on, everybody? So today we have something a little different. We are continuing on doing some housekeeping. Right now I am collecting up some magma, and we are going to build a zombie piglin farm, hopefully I can get that done this weekend. I think we should. But yeah, so I've gone through, gathered up a few patches of magma, stayed away from some of them just because they're close to the lava and stuff like that. But I discovered what actually breaks with the levers. Because it's not the levers themselves, it's actually pistons. And the reason I know that is because for the first time, I'll play the clip, I went up to the Nether roof. Okay, please don't fuck this up. Okay. A little off the ladder. It fucking worked, boys. It fucking worked. Oh, sticky keys. But yeah, so like I said, that's the first time I've ever done that. It was pretty exciting to actually get that done. There's not very many first experiences you really get in Minecraft, at least as at my time in playing it. As I've, just played it a lot, throughout the years. So it was cool to do. And like I said, I want to build this farm, and I went through, I actually started recording, I recorded that little bit of me breaking, or I guess getting onto the roof, and then I gathered up the resources to break the bedrock piece, because otherwise our portal is all the way over there. And the pistons, every time, I was doing the TNT piston deal, but every time I would hit the lever, my game crashed, which would result in the TNT still triggering, and the TNT would explode. I wouldn't have enough time at all to actually break that block, or to replace the piston. So I was just having to fight with that. So unfortunately, I don't think that's something we're going to be able to do. And I don't know if that's Conquest Reforged. I don't know if it's something else. But that obviously renders most redstone contraptions kind of busted for us. But yeah, so this is us on the roof, and this was the block I was trying to break. I'll go into free cam. I dug all the way up to the roof, and we're not terribly far from our portal, but unfortunately it just didn't work out. So we're gonna take all of this, and I'll probably need more, but we will be converting that into our farm. So I will probably time lapse the creation of it, just because, at this point, most of everybody's seen them built. Everyone, I'm going to say that most people have seen the designs at the very least, probably not made them, but yeah, it'll be the first time for me. So getting it to work, I think, will be pretty neat. So I will see you guys in a minute. Okay, so something I forgot that I needed is a turtle egg. Again, kind of another first, as I've never really interacted with turtles in this game. So, okay, finally found some turtles. I had to travel a little further than I wanted to, but we are here. So I'm gonna grab some seagrass, hopefully. Of course not. Of course it's not going to be that easy. Damn it. Oh, I did figure out the water thing. Apparently, I've got two different versions of Bliss, and I tested out some other shaders. And so when I switched back into Bliss, I was in the wrong one. So it made the water way murky. But I'm gonna go ahead and just light this up, and I gotta figure something out, and I will see you guys in another second. Okay, so I went ahead and came over to these two villages. You know, we're not too far from the beach. I just came over here, slept away the night, and got what I needed. I just didn't want to have to go back to get shears. I didn't want to, you know, I thought that the silk touch was going to be enough. However, apparently I was wrong. So, but grab a couple pieces. So that way we can maybe get more than one. Gather these up. Alright, turtles. Hope you're in the mood.
Cut the cameras. Dead end. Child. Anyway, so.
There you have it, guys. Finally got the farm done. I'm gonna sit here for a little bit, get some raids, get some drops, and went ahead and gathered up a bunch of snowballs just to attract them. I'm gonna leave them down by my portal. Oop, wrong one. Yeah, I'm gonna leave them down by the portal, just so that way I can actually just have one to attract these guys. But I'm not going to be using swords or axes that I have. I'm just going to use theirs. So I'm going to sit here for a minute, deal with this, and I'll see you guys at the back end of it. Alrighty, guys. So we are back home, and as you can see, I gathered up a little bit more gold, but I'm gonna turn all of these into ingots, and I think what we're gonna do is actually, you know, building that farm and getting this gold gave me an idea. I'm thinking that we go ahead and actually finish the piglin trading farm that I was going to make a long time ago. Which, get out of that. Which I do have all of the pieces actually sitting in our other nether portal. And I'm going to go ahead and just finish that. Because I know part of the last time why I didn't was because I didn't have name tags. So I couldn't actually keep the piglins. But now that I have name tags, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I was going to use these for the dragons. I've got a name idea for both of them. But I'm going to go ahead and just use these for that farm. So that way we can actually get some useful items. Alrighty. So we got this working. Normally you would put glass on top of these guys, but since pistons break my fucking game, I'm not doing that. I might try at some point and see if I can trigger it, and then I might see if I can trigger it, and then obviously my game will crash. But then if it's pushed it over, I'll do the same thing on both sides. But I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just happy that we've got this going. So it'll be good for leather, the obsidian, blackstone, all that kinds of stuff. The nether quartz is a good thing, as I'm going to be using those as building blocks. So this will be some good stuff. Get some fire resistance. String would also be good. Okay. Well. All right. So we are back here at the dam. And this is what I got going on. So these are vertical slabs, but they are only like, I don't know, like a fourth wide, you know, so they just kind of slap onto a wall. You can make them a little thicker if you wanted to like actually make like a gradual protrusion. But half of the incentive for the bartering farm was to get crying obsidian, so I could actually use it in some of these decorations. Excuse me. I'm really enjoying this. I don't know if I want to do more of the crying obsidian, like to overtake these pieces, or do like the corners, but this is what I've got going on so far. And we've got the glass. So since I fixed the water issue, I went ahead, did the windows, and I'm thinking that works pretty damn well. I know it's weird because you can't see like the backside, so it looks, you know, like it's just on this side. I kind of wish it was all the way across, but this works. So this is my next little project. So obviously it's a continuation of the floor there, but if we come in here, we get this nice little box. And I haven't hollowed it out. I went into here. Yeah, so this is the, I think it's 54. Yeah. So it's an X54, which is the inside of this right here. So what I want to do is make an inlet pipe. So from here, I'm going to make a nice little like pipe that goes in, and I want to open this up. I'm going to open up the box all the way from essentially here. I think it's 20 blocks. It's 90. Yeah. So it's 20 blocks, but I'm going to hollow all this out, and I actually want to put like a gate kind of mechanism that goes here. I don't think it'll be functional as the Pistons break my game, but essentially this will be the inlet pipe for water to go down to our smithing area. At least that's what I want. Might change, but that'll be that. So, sorry, just thinking. But right now, I want to actually make our first diamond set of armor. So, we'll hop on our dragon, fly back to the house. Having these dragons has been really nice. They're a fine addition. But this one, I really need to organize these chests. So we're gonna make our diamond helmet, our boots, and then our chest plate, and our legs. So, actually don't know. Hell yeah. Nice. So we're gonna enchant these, and hopefully we get some good trades. Or enchantments, not trades. Let's put these back in here. Grab our lapis. Alright, all money, no whammies. All money, no whammies. Boots. Fire protection. Legs. Just normal protection. Protection. Okay. We'll start with legs. Do the protection 3. Damn. Okay. Boots. Unbreaking. Unbreaking. Helmet. Respiration. That might be kind of nice. Because I've been thinking about getting sea lanterns. We'll go with the Unbreaking 3. Fire Protection 4. Hell yeah. Breaking 3. And Fire Protection. I'm going to go for the Unbreaking. Another Fire Protection. Just a Fire Protection 3. You know what? Let's cycle that tray. Or enchantment. Jeez. Respiration 2 and Protection 3. I'll take it. Oh yeah. Not a good set, but it'll work. Sorry, I was curious if the diamond axe did more damage than the iron, and it doesn't. Okay. Unbreaking 3 is decent. Unbreaking 3 on the shovel's really nice. Yeah. Just Unbreaking 3. Efficiency 3. And Unbreaking 3. Hell yeah. Just 2? Fuck yeah. Sweet. Whoop. Oh yeah. Yeah. Maybe we'll take on an ocean monument. Alrighty. So it is day. We just slept. Got my music going. And I'm gonna go take on these pillager towers. Oh, look at that. Hold on. Let me change of plans. I'm gonna get my fish real quick. See if that guy wants to be our friend. What's going on, bud? Whoa, shit. Well, that was easy. Sit. You sit. Okay, well, we'll take them home. Okay. Actually, that's a bad idea because those fucking goats are gonna hit these guys. Okay, cinder vein. Alright. Okay. There's so much going on right now. Oh man, that was cool. Okay, let's run in here. I can't see because of the clouds. Alright. Okay. Bottom enchanting, arrows. Take the crossbow. Ain't much going on over here, that's for damn sure. Oh, I'm so sorry, bud. Ow. Alright, cool. I'm so sorry for hitting you, bud. Here. Okay. You need anything? No. See, will you? Yeah, you'll follow us. Or not, F4. F5. Oh, this one's cool. There's a red one over there. Okay, so that's another Raven X. Okay, yeah. So since those guys are nocturnal, since our Raven X is nocturnal, you can find them during the day, and they sleep like this, and they're more active at night. But we're gonna I almost want to tame a male, because then we can breed our Cindervein dragons. But at the same time, no, yeah. F5, please. Thank you. What are you going for? Okay, you're on fire. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's turning night. That's all right. Is that ours? Okay. There's no one up here. Fire aspect, I'll take. God, I was hoping for a horn or something. There we go. Okay, well, let's go back home. Sit. Okay. So I know the default. Okay, so our Cindervein is a male. It's just an albino. Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to fly our dude until we get his comfort up. And we need a brush for that, and I don't have any feathers. Might need to make a chicken farm. No, yeah, you agree? All right. Anyway, guys, so that'll wrap this up. So we got our nether roof farm, got on to the nether roof, which is pretty exciting. And like I said, starting to work on the inside of this, and gonna work on the inlet a little bit. But yeah, so making progress, even if it is slow and steady. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.